everybody. Welcome to the Brothers Podcast Live. We are here. We are here. We are here. Wait.
You are loud.
Am I loud?
Yes.
I am loud. I'm loud, but we are here. We're here, everybody. And the brothers are here tonight. So in just a moment, two brothers are just not seen. All right. But I'll start off by saying if this is your first time watching us, thank you so much for joining us for the Brothers Podcast Live tonight. We want you to engage with us tonight. We want you to share this live right now. If you have not done what the ticker on the bottom of the screen says, we want you to share. Share with your family and friends. Share with everybody. Let them know that we're live tonight. Normally we're on Tuesday nights, but last night your current president and your vice president were having a debate on last night.
Biden and the clown.
We are what I will say is I don't even know what to say now. Numbers dropped as soon as he said that. Two people left. So those are the Trump supporters. Sorry about that, Trump supporters. Every now and then we got a brother that say whatever he feels, and we'll back him up. Just want to say that, okay? That's what family does. All right. So hey everybody. So I want you to say hey to us when you come in. This is your first time. I want you to say hello. Our welcome team is going to welcome you. We'll be passing out packets right now. I am Trayvon. To my left on the screen, if it is my left on the screen for you guys, is our big brother Pat. Pat, say what's up.
What's up?
Up under me is none other than the youngest of us all. Is none other than Pastor Brandon. Brandon, say what's up, buddy.
What's up?
Hey,
there's a reason my name's not down there, man. You can,
you know. Do I need to address you as don't ask?
Yes.
I'll leave that right there.
Thank you.
We're just like, yes, sir, absolutely. So, y'all, our sisters say hello. Y'all say hey to Jaquetta.
Hello.
What's going on, Quay?
All right. So yeah. Okay. So, hey everybody. Hey Raven. Okay. So people are saying, hey, let's say hey to everybody. Hey Raven.
Hey everybody.
Evidence?
Sean Karen said you preached last night, Doc.
Is there any evidence?
Pray for me, Apostle.
That Pat preached last night. Is there any video?
I'm evidence. As a matter of fact, I'm holding the evidence in my hand.
That must have been what he was preaching about.
Hey, he killed that point. He killed Sherman. Hey, everybody, this is the other brother, Sherman. Sherman, say what's up to everybody.
What's good?
All right. Sherman, did Pat kill last night, man?
Did what?
Pat, did he kill last night?
Yeah. Pat killed last night, Mac.
He killed,
man.
Yeah.
I hate I wasn't able to be there, man. You North Carolinians knew how to wear a mask.
Here we go with this.
This is sometimes.
Here we go.
Here we go.
You go rub it in every chance you get.
I can't stand y'all.
First of all, B, how about these Lakers?
Hey, so I'm not gonna lie to you. Right now, I have something in my ear. It's not to hear y'all. All right. I got two things going on at once. I mean, this show is great. This show is great.
I'm watching right now. So
would this possibly explain why Aaron is not in yet? Possibly.
No, it's halftime right now, man.
Oh,
and we're up by a lot. So we're kind of chilling right now.
Let's talk about your brother eating on screen.
Well,
first of all,
seeing that you've done it before, I think you should let me or Pat bring that up.
Yeah, you've had a whole rotisserie chicken, a gallon of tea. You've had everything.
Sherman,
he had a whole picnic meal one time.
That is not true. I would never, ever in my life just start eating in the middle of a show.
That's what we doing?
I was never. Why would I do that? Go and get some end zone wings from end zone 3138 Rayford Road, right here in the city of North Carolina. Why would I go and do that? And 50-cent wings on Wild Wednesday. Why would I do that?
Shameless plug.
I mean, beyond shameless.
Let's see if Brandon about to come back with a whole pot of spaghetti, y'all. Where you getting wings from, man?
It's Wednesday night. We off of our normal routine. So you're allowed to get anything tonight.
Yeah, bear with us, please.
This is a place called the Brothers. Well, called Brothers, actually.
Really?
We need to get up with them. They're from North Carolina, and they're the first place that has coleslaw on the sandwich without me having to order it as a side.
B, is it it's not the same guys as are they what area of North Carolina did they say first?
They're from Eastern North Carolina, so they use that vinegar-based sauce.
Yeah.
Up here in New York. Just amazing. So happy.
Because you know the guys that were here off Raleigh Road, they were the like Two Brothers Pizza or whatever, and they changed Two Brothers to just the to Brothers Pizza.
It ain't them.
Oh, okay, cause they said that
these brothers. You get what I'm saying?
These are okay. I follow.
These brothers.
These are brothers.
Yeah.
I got you. I follow. These brothers are brothers. Okay.
Yeah, they did a good job though. They did a good job.
Yeah, Kiani said our shenanigans are on 1,000 already. She asked how we open up for a prayer because when we don't, that's true, y'all. When we don't, hey, if Tara's talking to the greeting. Hey guys, if this is your first time watching We Are the Brothers, this is just what we do. We get together, have a good time, and we do it with y'all. Tonight we got great topics. Tonight we are talking about friends. We're doing part 2 of our friends conversation from last week. This time we're talking about unsaved friends. How have we been able to deal with Sherman for so many years and salvation still hasn't visited his house? We're just trying to really get into this whole vein of how to handle our unsaved friends, if we have any, and can we have unsaved friends? So we're going to talk about that tonight. Also, Sherman, you look a little perplexed, but I think it's because of tonight's Ask the Brother segment. The question that's coming tonight is going to have everybody's head turning. Somebody sent us a question, and all this is what they want to know, y'all. Are y'all ready? Sherman, are you ready?
No.
Brandon, are you ready?
My name says it all.
Don't ask, are you ready?
No. My name's telling you. Don't ask this question.
Could you please just go along with me? Are you ready, sir?
I told you from show started, I was ready.
Tonight's question, y'all. Somebody wants to know, what do they do at this point? Because they found out that their husband has a fiance on Facebook. All right, so we're going to deal with that tonight. The question is going to come during the Ask the Brothers segment. Travis Wilson said this is one of his favorite shows. Travis, thank you so much for your support.
To Maury or something, one of these talk shows that my grandma used to watch.
And Brandon, Aaron said it's a strawberry letter. Or was that you, Sherman? One of them called it a strawberry letter last week.
No, it ain't that.
All right, y'all. Kiani is one of our greeters, and she's here tonight, and she's welcoming all of our first timers. All right, so thank y'all so much. Where are you guys from? Let us know where you're from, and we love to greet you. All right,
Roof.
Look.
Hey, what?
Roof says, hey,
Roof. ROOF. Roof.
Hey, Roof.
Hey, you know we don't know how to say it right.
Wait. Joanna says, you're not going to cover Pastor Sherman. Leave the prophet alone. Speaking of that, I want to bring up a video that you posted on
all prophets.
Or today. When you were in your Bible study, I believe it was. You did like a roundtable joint. And you were talking about prophets.
Yeah.
And so if you guys didn't see it, please follow Pastor Sherman on Instagram. And what's your Instagram name, sir?
Sherman Blanding.
Okay, Sherman Blanding. Please go follow him on there. Sometimes he just does stuff that's hilarious. But anyway, he posted a video of one of our little sisters who's sitting beside him. She's one of his members sitting beside him. And he's talking about prophets doing whatever they do. And she comes out, and I guess he's talking about people hitting and missing because I didn't get the whole thing. But she says, yeah, because I remember one time you told me that I was going to have like the easiest month of my life and that all my bills were going to be paid. And that was the roughest month of my life with all my money. She was like, nothing worked for me. And he's looking like, dang, you're just going to call me out?
Yes, it was feeling like she was going to call me out.
How did you feel in that moment, Sherman?
Well, I was feeling bad for her because I knew I didn't lie. So
Or were you trying to figure out when she was gonna come in and confess?
yeah, I mean, and it's not arrogance. It's just I trust God enough to to say what He says. So if He said it,
Somebody got enough to say what he says.
that's it.
I'm gonna find the charger to my laptop.
Now, Trey, find that charger because we're not about to have you logging on, logging off, and then messing up Brandon's connection every week.
Brandon, I don't understand how Brandon is in New York City, and I'm the only person here that messes up his connection.
No,
I don't understand why you ain't got to the point yet.
Huh?
I don't understand why we didn't get to this point.
This show's gonna be done at 11 o'clock tonight.
What point?
Right?
Yeah, Brandon said you got an hour tonight.
You already started late.
Our viewers waited on us yesterday. We ain't cutting y'all short tonight.
It's an hour late.
Oh, I'm cutting you short.
We all
I'm gonna tell you that right now. You gonna be a little short.
Hey Sherman, he said it's not a false prophet, it was a false recipient.
This Negro ain't paying attention to nothing that boy Trayvon just said. He ain't listening to nothing Trey just said.
He said
that boy just laughed like he was in one ear out the other.
That game.
He said
all the more reason why this show needs to be short tonight.
A false prophet.
You all have my undivided attention, but you don't. Well, yeah.
Man, I got the Lakers.
We do need a timekeeper tonight. Yes.
He don't need to have no time because Trayvon gonna treat like Trump. He's not gonna obey the rules.
Hey, that boy Bron over here hitting him, boy.
Woo! He ain't playing.
All the way from
Nashville.
Hey, Daniels, everybody say what's up to Daniels in Nashville.
Hey,
How
you
Daniel.
doing, Nashville?
Wait. Before we get excited, which Nashville?
It might be
Nashville, Tennessee, or Nashville, North Carolina.
Who's from Nashville, North Carolina?
Oh, there's plenty.
I'm just kidding. I don't want to disrespect any of these. That's an Eastern North Carolina place.
Yeah.
Those little small holes that y'all have all around Eastern North Carolina.
Brennan, I'm gonna need you to quit saying y'all as if you ain't been here for 30 years and you just moved to there in New York yesterday.
First of all, I'm only saying that because we're not in Eastern North Carolina. We're in Central.
I
That's
was
the only
just
reason I'm saying that.
Oh, okay.
These
I was
Eastern
just-
folks think they got barbecue down pat. They think they got every church down pat.
I'm trying to talk to Daniels. I was just in Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh, will you go ahead? I'm sorry.
And y'all up here arguing in front of one of our first time visitors.
Sorry about that, Daniels.
Yes. So I was just in Nashville, Tennessee. It was a wonderful experience. I ate at this place called Puckett's, I think it was, or something with a Patrick. No, it wasn't Patrick's. It was something with a P. But it was phenomenal. It was wonderful. My God, what a blessing. It was a barbecue. Dude, Matt, you would have loved it. It was a barbecue spot, and it had this macaroni and barbecue.
Ooh. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, that sounds good.
Man, okay. I'm sorry, Trey. It's on you.
No, you're good. I was trying not to sneeze for some reason.
We on your dime, Trey.
All right, guys. So let's go ahead and dive into this topic tonight. Tonight's topic is Puckett's. Wait, real quick. Puckett's is nice. It's a chicken spot.
Yeah, Puckett's. That's exactly what. Yeah, nice.
Terrence said we need a female to keep order.
Mother Mel.
Yeah, Trayvon gonna be like Trump. He's not gonna obey the rules.
So, and who's gonna be Joe Biden?
You. No.
I'll tell him to shut up.
That. So
Hey, Sherman, there's a question on the floor right now. If you ever had that slaw burger?
Okay, so here's the deal. I actually did. I bought it, and I was going to go live. Then I got a phone call, and I stayed on the phone and never ate the burger. And literally, it just sat in the bag. So I never did it.
So is it still in the back?
So you just wasted money?
Yeah, I wasted basically because I didn't get to eat it.
You got money like that, you can do that.
It was $2, bro.
Yo, barbecue sandwich from Cookout?
A burger with slaw.
Oh, but you did a burger. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the deal, right?
You did a regular burger
A regular
or
burger,
the small one.
the small burger.
Yeah, I thought he was supposed to do
You didn't
that.
get the double burger.
No, but, Mac, I'm not getting all that and not know if I like it.
Be it that you liked it or not, you ate it or not, it would still be nasty.
Pat, you don't eat slaw either.
Hold on, y'all.
No.
Wait. Because these were my thoughts.
Y'all just
That is
ignorant.
wet grass.
These are my thoughts right here. Look on the screen. I don't like how something is always happening, Pastor, before you eat the burger. Shaking my head.
Listen,
I told y'all somebody was lying last week. I told y'all somebody was lying.
Wait a minute. We need to have this discussion in the boardroom, not in front of the Saints. You got to get back to ushering. Colin,
Tell the bishop what's up, please. All the way from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Bishop.
bless you,
How are you,
Bishop.
sir?
Bless you. Hey, just to be honest, I'm just asking our people that are on here, what are y'all doing here tonight? The Lakers are playing. It's 3. She know the price.
Erica said it's $3.47, Pastor Sherman, not $2.
It's the same. Whenever you trying to dummy something down, you always go below. You don't ever go up. It's just $2.
Or you could just come out and say, I didn't even go by there, so I guessed the price and thought it was $2, and that wasn't true.
Trayvon, I bought the sandwich.
Okay.
You ain't right, bro. You don't gotta lie to us, man. Listen, you don't gotta lie to us and tell us that you bought the sandwich when you didn't buy the sandwich, man.
I bought the sandwich. I didn't eat
you was lying before. Why does Pat look like Little Bill?
Are we going to get to this topic or not?
The fact that you remember Little Bill.
Hey, right? That is bad. Oh God.
I think we should just jump straight to the question.
All right, let's go ahead.
I think we done had a good show for tonight.
What? Shut up. Brandon, you asked some people a question, so they're answering, so I'm gonna wait. And go. You got some. Brooke says she's watching the game. Lonnie says it's already 10:38. Mitch Blue says we watching you guys and the game.
Oh,
That's good. That's good.
We watching us in the game too.
Sarah said, "Oh, the TV is on. I'm watching the game too."
Y'all seeing Brown and them do that thing, boy.
Well, mine ain't on. I'm hold on.
Get Mac in here, man. Y'all know I got my hat coming too, man. Next Tuesday, I'm be in that finals hat. Then after that, I'm gonna have that champion hat.
Hey, what? Hold on. What did I say? I said Lakers in 6, right?
I can't remember, Bo. I got them in 4. Hey, look,
I want to say Lakers in 5.
Do we need to go? I think next Tuesday is the game, so we need to go ahead and warn you all right now. We'll be on Wednesday next week as well.
I'm gonna go with Lakers in 5.
You got 5?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Lakers in 5.
Man, I got Lakers in 4.
Hey, I need y'all to be paying attention to these comments on the screen because I don't.
Oh,
Well,
not
one of the
game,
comments,
though.
one of the
Nah,
comments has said, one comment has said we don't need to do a show on game night.
I'm with you. Hey, there you go. Get the brooms out. Get the brooms out.
Hey, it would be great to get the brooms out, but I think Jimmy. I think he gonna pull one.
Nah, bro. The brooms is out. The brooms is out. I see Brown and them right now. Boy, little dust, the heat. It is brushing it away. The broom out, man. It's it.
Shanetta, she says she don't know what it means. Lakers in 5 means they're gonna win in 5 games.
Oh God. Oh Jesus. Oh,
it's
sweet
all right.
Jesus.
It's okay. It's all right, Brian. It's all right.
I'm praying her strength in the Lord.
So for those of you who don't know, this is a 7-game series, right? And
7. Put up another finger. Put up
7.
You didn't have that the first time.
You didn't do that.
That boy can't count.
You said
yes, I did.
That boy can't count.
Hey, you know what? You know
It's
what?
okay. We saw you.
Nah, I'm not talking to 2 high school dropouts.
You shouldn't talk about Brandon and Trayvon like that.
Hey, bro, I'm on that doctoral tip. Yeah, I can't come with me.
Brandon, I'm right behind you. Okay.
I'm on that doctoral tip. It ain't coming for me.
John
These are the
told
tribes.
my certificates that was on the wall, didn't he?
Hey, boy, I got the hardware on the wall to prove it.
Right.
You know what? I'm not explaining nothing. I'll tell y'all later. Let's get to the topic or the question.
All right, so here we go, y'all. We're talking about friends tonight. And the first question, just kick this off so we can go and just jump right into this. Let's do a quick recap of this part here. What do you consider to be a friend?
Yo, recap it for us,
Last
though.
week's show will tell you.
I'm not doing it. Go ahead, Pat.
Okay, last week's show will tell you. Go watch it.
That's very true, though. Honestly.
Sherman, what is a friend? Let me talk to Sherman.
I don't know if he's watching.
Let me not talk to Sherman. My God.
A friend is someone who pushes you in your godly assignment and is there with you. Sticks closer than a brother.
This is horrible. And look, he watching the game too. I'm about to bring him in. He watching the game too. He can't keep his eyes straight. Watch this. Look at this.
What's up, brethren?
What's going on, bro?
What's going on, sir?
Hey, in the next couple seconds, Mac's eyes gonna go to the left or to the right.
It's gonna go to the right. I mean, our left.
The game on, boy. But this is good. This is a good show, man. It's good people to be able to watch the game with us, watch the Lakers win. You know.
Here we go. Let's go. All right, perfect. Let's get into it. So, what do you consider to be a friend? What is a friend?
Yeah, someone you live.
Aaron? Ain't nobody else saying nothing all night, bro. So I had an allergic reaction, okay? Nobody else has said anything
My bad,
tonight.
man. My bad.
You trying to help him out?
Nobody. It's my. And the way you were looking at the computer was like, well,
oh, dang. You know what? I have the screen so small.
Who cares about, you know what, guys? I had an allergic reaction. It was worse than this before today.
Man,
My
we should have
God.
canceled the show for you then.
No, I thought about it.
Hey, that boy playing injured, man. That boy, he trying to make the league.
So what is a friend? Let's talk about it.
And Sherman said it.
What
Somebody
did
did.
A friend will make fun
Me.
of your allergic reaction on public TV and public podcasts.
That's true. Ruth, now that's a real
friend.
friend. That's actually true. That's
Yeah.
actually
One who travels down the road and back again, whose heart is pure, a pal and a confidant.
And if you threw a party and invited everyone you knew,
Bro,
Okay,
tonight, man.
I was watching something. What were we laughing at? Because I want to laugh too.
no,
Trayvon
heck
had an
no.
allergic
Turn it
reaction to
back.
what?
Heck no.
What's wrong?
Heck no. Nothing. We're
Yeah, he
moving
cried.
on.
He had an allergic reaction yesterday, but I didn't see that last night.
So what am I looking
I
at?
have a mask on the whole time last night. The entire time. I ain't going out in public looking like that.
What am I looking at?
Nothing.
Look at his face. You can tell.
What
See the right side of his face on our is like
If
Right
that's the
under that,
case,
right under that eye.
that boy been having an allergic reaction since I met him.
I want to say some words. I'm ready to end the broadcast.
He got a-
I can say something to y'all.
You got a bump. Where you got a bump?
yo, somebody say he got that bump.
I clearly
That's
put
under
it
that
on
eye.
the screen. Are we talking about friendship?
Hey
No,
man.
this is the thing.
Yo.
We're not talking about friendship. We're showing them friendship.
There you go. My man Pat, that boy said I can show you better than I can tell you.
The neglect.
Where'd you get a bump? Well, how did that happen?
I had an allergic
What-
reaction.
To what?
Chocolate.
Where was your
Kyla
face at?
had some cake the other day. What did you say?
I said, where was your face at?
What do you mean by that? Patrick, how dare you ask a dumb question like that on national Facebook? What you do? What's the problem?
You could have had your face in some cake.
I'm sweating.
Oh well, that didn't help no better. That didn't help no better. Delete this show. Delete the show. Oh, delete this.
God,
Delete this show.
all right,
I'm
we're done.
done.
Let's move on. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Kimberly said she came in on the wrong part. You had some cake the other day. Be quiet, man. All right, so here we go. So we're talking about friends and bastards like these guys. So everybody but Aaron, actually. Everybody but Aaron. Aaron has never been able to be a bastard.
Did you just say what I thought you said?
Called you guys bastards?
Oh, okay.
Yep, absolutely. Own it. All right, here we go. So the second question is, and let's just go here and get straight into the topic for tonight. Can I have unsafe friends? What are your thoughts on that?
Some of my other closest friends outside of y'all are not safe. One of them probably drunk right now. And the other one probably joint.
Pat.
Ay.
Pat.
I'm just being honest.
Charmaine said you want to know.
I have some unsafe friends, and
That's right. Go to the end zone, girl.
I think everybody needs some unsafe friends.
yeah.
Why do you say that?
I get tired talking about church every day, all day with folks.
I was thinking for never mind.
So your safe friends are always talking about church?
You?
Yo, how about Pat was preaching? He made a point that you don't always have to be in prayer to have the anointing. You don't always have to do this to be anointed. And he gonna holler out, you don't always have to be in prayer, Trayvon.
In
Yeah,
a public sermon.
I said, wow, is this right? Should I preach or should I quit? You should quit right now. Quit right now. Yeah. All right. Blue says, I think we should. It's all about placement. They don't think they can be in your inner circle. They don't think they can be in your inner circle.
I get. I'll let y'all deal with the inner. I'll let y'all deal with the inner circle piece, but I get knowing where to place them in your life, knowing where they should be. I think we talked about that last week too. So, I think that's a good point. I'll let y'all deal with the inner circle thing though.
Yeah, I think it's okay to have unsafe friends. Unsafe friends sometimes check how safe you think you are, but you realize that you're not. How much?
I missed it. I don't know if your audio cut out for a minute or what.
I was saying unsafe. I believe that unsafe friends help you to it brings that balance to you, and sometimes help you to realize how safe you think you are. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes how much you are not. So where you still need some growth. Sometimes they'll check you.
What balance do you need?
Well, sometimes I can speak for me. So y'all always talk about how all I did was pray all day long, right? Just all I do. Everything I talk about was spiritual. I had to have some people that came to me, and some were saved, but I had to have some people who had come to me and helped me to realize, sometimes that seems like you are untouchable, and that's just not what it is. And so when you have friends who are true enough to say to you that I can't tolerate that, it makes you do a self-reflection and say, man, okay, I tell people this all the time. I got saved for real being a roommate at Methodist University to a Buddhist. A Buddhist showed me how much I was not representing Christ like I thought I was. Became a really good friend of mine. I was in my room and I thought I had to blast my gospel music, that I had to pray all loud and in tongues and all that. And I just knew that I was going to get him saved. My goal was to get him saved, not to build a relationship with him or a friendship with him. Pat, I'm going to talk to you because these other three guys, I can't tolerate how
I literally just took my headphones out so I can hear you. And mine's in front of me as well.
It's cool. But I kept doing this. And one day, I asked him a question. I said, hey, man, me praying doesn't bother you? I said, me doing this stuff, it don't bother me because when I say I was annoyed, I mean, I would do it intentionally, hoping that it would. I just knew my prayers were that powerful. It was going to shift something in the room, and it was going to make him come to Christ. That was my goal, and that was dumb. I was dumb. It was immature. I won't call it dumb. It was immature. And I sat down with him one day. I said, does it bother you? He said, no. I said, why doesn't it bother you that I do all of that? He says, your religion is the only religion that gets offended when people don't believe like you believe. He said, as Buddhists, we are taught to respect everyone else's way of life and everyone else's choice. And I said, okay. It was at that moment that to myself, I had to think, do I have enough God in me to be okay with the fact that somebody else doesn't believe like I do? And it gives me the opportunity to minister to that person by building a relationship with them rather than forcing Christ on them. Jesus never forced himself. He presented himself and all that he had. And that's where I went wrong. And so I say that to say that that unsaved person helped for me to, see where I was not where I thought I was. So, yeah. Charmaine hated you.
Said it hard for that one.
But
you said it hard for that one, didn't you?
And the TV.
When I look to the left, I'm looking at the comments from our.
Well, not you, B. I'm talking about church.
Okay, that was a lot.
He worked hard for that. Let's give him an applause.
Yeah, he did.
Dang, man.
Clap sounds like 14 people is a problem to me. Big behind hands.
My clap don't have nothing compared to that bump.
Hey,
go some more.
I want to go some more. Oh, God.
What do you say?
Mark of the beast, ain't it?
No, the people of Cumberland County are really going off right now.
All right, when I say inner circle, gotcha. That makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense.
That makes sense.
I have unsaved friends because these are people I've grown close to over time, like from high school, various places, and we've learned. What?
Charmaine said that you guys are bullies.
Oh no, we don't. We have so
yes. I'm about to see this some love or pettiness. I'm not sure if you agree.
We are his real friends. We tell him what y'all think.
No, I definitely wasn't talking. Y'all go back to what you guys were saying.
I really don't know why you interrupted.
I really wasn't. I had absolutely nothing to say. Trayvon's bump has taken over the show, so we'll let him have the floor.
It's like right there.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Of course, it's taking over.
There's actually 6 of us on the show, so.
Aaron. We do the show all night. Nobody said nothing until you got here.
What I do?
That dude said there's 6 of us on the show. The brothers and bump.
Keep going, so I don't have to say nothing else.
What's the next question?
Man, shut up and just answer this question.
You were answering this one, man.
Sorry, Joe Biden. My bad, Joe Biden.
Glad to see you all watched last night. Sherman, you were answering the question, man.
Oh, I'm done. I don't get cut off. It's 90% because I don't remember what I was saying.
All right. So the question is now, how should we handle our unsafe friends? If we have unsafe friends, how should we handle them?
Oh, that's what I was saying. I was talking about boundaries, and this will answer that question. You can go back to the next question. So I was talking about boundaries. We've learned to respect each other's boundaries, right? There are just some things that I don't want to be a part of, and some conversations that we don't want to be a part of. And we embrace each other and just have a good time. Because if as a believer, all you can talk about is church, and you probably living a sad life. So I get with my friends, we eat, we go hang out, We talk about other things, talk about family, sports. I mean, all kinds of stuff. So, I think having unsafe friends and everybody respecting each other's boundaries, I think that helps me in my friendship. So.
That's good.
We don't care. All right, guys, how should we handle our unsafe friends? Anybody else?
I handle mine just like I handle everybody else. Their walk with God is their walk with God. Their walk with me is not their walk with God.
Yeah,
I love them just like I love everybody else.
That sounds like an African problem.
Peter walked with Jesus. Jesus finally tell him when you could convert it, when you get saved, strengthen your brother. He didn't treat Peter no different. So I treat my friends just like I treat you.
Church too long. He gets sleepy.
Not sleepy.
I think you just be you. That's how you handle your unsaved friends. I mean, you be you, person who God made you to be, and hopefully that will impact their lives as well.
Yeah, my unsaved friends know I'm a preacher. I know they're unsaved. I don't think it's when they want to get right, they know where to come. I don't like try to pressure them into, as Trayvon was saying, try to pressure them or make them feel guilty about not being saved. It's our friendship. They're walking with me, not with Christ, as Patrick said. Hallelujah.
So let me ask this question. As Christian believers,
Trey, no more questions.
all be connected in some way of friendship or relationship to a person or persons who are not saved.
I'm sorry, can you say that again?
As Christian believers, should we all be connected to a person or persons who are not saved in some form of friendship, relationship, whatever? Would you suggest that we should?
You should come in contact. You should come in contact with people who are not saved. That's our
not come in contact. Like build relationships.
You just said you said in some form of relationship, and so if you're saying that, you should come in contact with them in some form of relationship. If it's acquaintance, if it's a close friend, whatever it is, you should be around people who are not saved. I think somebody said it earlier. Jesus, he sat down with people who folk did not expect him to sit down with. And I often say that he knew how to throw a good party. So, we have to make sure that we are around people that are not saved. I mean, and if you can handle it, I think that's the other thing. You have to know what you can handle. And so if you're still trying to get over an addiction to alcohol, then you shouldn't be, around someone that's going to not help you be able to, overcome that addiction. And so you have to know what you can handle when you're talking about, those friends that come in contact with people. What happens with church folk is we get saved and then we still have unsafe friends, but we trying to go back and convert them before we're really ready and mature to be able to handle that kind of, temptation. And so then you have to know yourself. And I always say this, friends are like elevator buttons. They either take you up or down. There's no sideways in it. And so you have to know which ones you're trying to help go up with you, or they're either going to take you down on the elevator with them. So you have to know what you can handle and what you can't handle.
I mean, the truth of the matter is we all got family members that ain't saved. So are we supposed to stop talking to our cousins and our mamas, our daddies, our sisters and brothers because they ain't saved? I mean, the problem with the church is we too busy trying to compete light. We like to stay light among light instead of going into the dark place and dealing with that. But that's the problem with the church. We want to compete wattage.
Wow.
Wait a minute. Patrick, I meant to ask you about this last night. Aaron, when Patrick was preaching, he just kept pointing out the problems with the church.
Yeah.
I said, well, Jesus.
That's what he does. Sherman Hill, he says the problem with the church of today is that's the line.
Patrick about to become a bishop.
He's about to become
real quick.
Point blank. Point blank. The problem with the church. And see the problem with the church. Oh, Jesus. But no, I agree with you, Pat. Totally.
Our administrator says
she said your unsafe friends should understand your boundaries too, though. So I guess that what Brandon was talking about, dealing with certain people, you talk about, not being drawn backward because of your friends or things like that. I think it's important to realize that your friends should, as she said, they should understand your boundaries, and where they see them, they're not gonna let. Let me ask you this: your unsafe friends, are they gonna let people cuss and do all that crazy stuff around you, or to you, cuss at you, and all that?
All right, so I'll use this as an example. I got a.
What's the problem having church folks still cuss?
Is my mic on tonight?
Pat!
Oh, I'm sorry. That just took me there. I'm sorry.
I didn't say nothing was wrong with the cuss. I said when folks cussing at you, do your unsafe friends let folks respect you like that?
Is my mic on tonight?
Brother Blandon?
I'm gonna wait till the end of the show to talk
and just say everything you gotta say.
Yeah, well, and because Patrick has his cussing spirit, because he was even preaching last night talking about y'all know y'all cuss every now and then, a little cuss creep up on me, and I was like, Patrick, we don't not over in holiness, we don't cuss.
Oh gosh.
So whenever I go to the barber shop, my barber is one of my members, and he has a lot of other barbers in there and a lot of people that come through the barber shop. And so, when I'm in there, I'm getting my hair cut, people cussing and talking about, stuff. He'll just like, hey, yo, he a pastor. Let's chill out a little bit. I don't ever make them, like, oh, y'all got to stop that cussing. It's just something that they do out of a sign of respect for me, right? But you also got to know, like, when you live a certain way and carry your life a certain way, people will respect that. Just be you. And at the same time, I'm not walking in there demanding that they just stop talking a certain way and stop cussing. It's just the fact that I live the life, and they respect me in that manner, And again, if my ears can't handle cussing, then really who am I preparing to minister to, if that makes sense? I think every now and then you need to smell like who you're ministering to. So I think just living that life and people will respect what's on you.
Excuse me. Amen. And stuff like that. All right, so look, check this out. Guys, I want y'all to check this out. Mitchell Blue says this. He's playing the devil's advocate, and he says, what then do we do with the scripture that says, come out from among them and be separate? Let's go there real quick and see what do you guys have to say about that?
My mind would say because that scripture's out of context.
Sherman, go ahead.
Nah, I'm done. Hold on.
I think my internet.
Last week we're over talking people and all that. Tonight it's not me. It's
Patrick, are you all right tonight? What happened? What happened? How was your week? What happened, Pat? Pat, you that hostile pastor that's coming into the deacon board meeting tonight. What is going on? What is wrong?
Probably been to meetings like that lately.
Oh my God.
All the people cuss, church folk cuss. What's going on?
Hey guys, don't forget to share. Please share. We've got the Ask the Brother segment coming up next, and in that segment, we've got to help somebody who sent us a question at us. She says she found her husband was engaged on Facebook. We want to talk about that tonight. So I want you guys. You see how these brothers snapping? Look! You see that? It's that deep. Y'all stay tuned.
We don't want to talk about it. Trey want to talk about it.
Go ahead. I'm not talking about it. I'm just moderating. Patrick, thank you.
I want to see that strawberry letter.
Quit. There it was Aaron. Strawberry letter. We were talking about it. We were trying to figure out which one of y'all said that. All right, go ahead, Sherman. What you were saying, sir?
Right.
What do you have to say to that?
I don't remember. Patrick's really blowing me tonight. Patrick really got me. Oh, sweet Jesus.
All right. Well, somebody says this. Some people stop dealing with family because they aren't saved. How do you influence while being absent?
I'm sorry, can you put that up again?
Like there really are people who don't connect with their family. They literally separate themselves from their family because their family is not saved. So how do you influence while being absent? Is it possible at all?
I think
you can't help your family disconnected from them because they're not saved.
So you're saying that just because they aren't saved, that doesn't mean that we should disconnect. We need to stay connected.
How you gonna win your family disconnecting from them? That's cultish.
All right, Apostle Aaron McNair.
Pat, you can turn your mic back on. Aaron, if you would mute yours, please. Pat, you got something on that?
I mean, you can't save me if I'm in the pool drowning. You still on the porch.
Trey, let's just go to this question because Pat tonight.
I don't know what it is. It just seems like his answers, they're good. But the problem is they're so straightforward. They seem so careless, you know? I was like, Pastor, I'm really going through. Well, quit going through then. You know, it's like, Pastor, I lost my mom and I really just don't know what to do next. You got to keep living because she dead. Like,
No, I wouldn't say that. I'd probably tell them, well, go back where you lost that.
and then Sherman, no, Sherman,
that's what I cannot stand.
Sherman, come back.
I hate when we use that terminology, lost.
Wait,
I hate when we say I lost.
Wait. Sherman, come back, please. Because the thing that I love was this time, Patrick said what he said and immediately muted his mic back before anybody said anything to him.
Sean, it's a Wednesday night. You caught me on my off night. I'm sorry.
Ooh. Oh, boy. All right, y'all. Seriously. All right, let me see. Y'all might want to leave that alone. Okay. Joseph, he can't be engaged if he's still married, but are you singing at home? No. Oh, okay. That's for the question coming up. That's Pat is in rare form tonight. Oh, boy. All right. So I guess we can jump into this question, I guess. Is that what we're going to do? Is that what y'all want to do?
Yeah, let's do it.
We got about 5 minutes.
All right, let's jump into this question. So this is the Ask the Brother segment. Ask the Brother segment is the segment. I know it's coming soon, but Ask the Brother segment is a segment where what we do is we take questions from you guys, our viewing audience, and we ask you guys to send it to us in advance, of course. Send it to our inbox. And when you send it there, of course, we'll look at the questions, and then we'll bring it for everybody, and then we'll go do what we got to do. Read the question to you, all right? All right, or to you guys. And we come here to answer the question. Aaron has almost deemed it. Oh, look what's on the screen. Is that a cookout cup? Somebody went to cookout.
Sorry, Brandon.
The disrespect. You already know how I feel about that, man.
Aaron to the strawberry letter the way this thing has been going lately. So so here's we go. Pat, Nikki's sending you a virtual hug, buddy. Take that in. There you go. There you go. There you go. All right, so here we go. The Ask the Brothers question. I'm getting ready to put the question I can come up on the screen, guys. It's a little lengthy. I'm going to read it, so I need the brothers to really pay attention and listen to this question.
This Negro in his corn dog. Oh.
Are y'all ready?
Yeah, man. You go ahead.
All right, so it says, my husband, who was a musician in North Carolina, left me and my boys for another woman. Because we are both musicians in church, I reached out to the pastors that he plays for, and they basically brushed me off as he has passed off the other woman as his wife. He bought a ring, but still wears the wedding band that we took vows in. He posted on Facebook, God gave him a new house, a new car, and a new relationship. That's how she found out. He does not consider this adultery because he moved out of the house. Is he correct? I know the law of the land, but it seems like God has condoned this relationship because they seem happy. And I wonder if I got in the way of their destiny. I was not a side piece when I met him. I was a widow for a year with 2 boys.
Why everybody leave? What happened?
Wait, hold on. I can't see y'all yet.
Well, let me give my disclaimer.
Oh, wait.
No, not that disclaimer. I have
okay.
a disclaimer to that disclaimer,
Okay.
and that's simply this: we are on a Wednesday night. I'm on my off night, and I'm allowed to say anything. So, with that being said, I'm going to mute and turn my camera off because that there is pretty stupid.
So.
I don't know what we're answering. Honestly.
Hold on, guys. Before y'all start answering, let's just see. I want y'all.
I don't know what we're answering.
Boy, I tell you, boy, you musicians, y'all just.
You're gonna say, "Oh shucks, time to log out." Oh,
I don't know what we're answering.
All right. So I'm gonna have to break this into small pieces if I'm gonna answer it.
Yeah.
The question, y'all can put a question up in your things too. Go ahead.
It's where?
What?
It's in the box.
And what?
Here, I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you. Go ahead, Pastor Sherman. Sorry.
I mean, but
read it.
Teaching
You said read
standard of leadership.
the entire thing.
Bottom. This disclaimer at the bottom.
The entire thing.
Man, he puts that up every week, bro.
What the heck? I have
My
not
husband, who was a musician in North Carolina, left my boys for another woman. Me and my boys for another woman. Because we both are musicians in the church, I reached out to the pastor that he plays for, and they basically brushed me off as he has passed off the other woman as his wife. He bought her a ring, but still wears his wedding band that we took vows in. He posted on Facebook that God gave him a new house, a new car, and a new relationship. So that's where she found out on Facebook.
So
he does not. We need to stop there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're not divorced.
No. I'm guessing
separated.
Not. That's what it looks like.
Well, I mean, I think you reach out to the pastor and you reached out to the pastor. I don't know what you were looking for. I think at this point you are I think she's extremely hurt, which is, obvious. But I think what she's looking for is more revenge. And I don't know if trying to embarrass him or if that's the aim she's going with. I don't know. I'm just really kind of.
You're talking about whoever wrote the letter.
Yeah, the lady that wrote it.
They members of the same church?
Yeah,
the beginning of the letter looked like that. The beginning of and just for our viewers, so you know, these are coming from people that watch the show or people who have, they're heard that we take these questions. So we keep it anonymous just to let you guys know. So if you guys have a question of your own, you can send it in and it's kept anonymous. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
So the musician left, right?
Left home. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, you can't.
Why you call him musician?
Yeah, I don't know, y'all, but I
will rebuttal against something you said. It doesn't sound like. Oh, go ahead.
I will say this. Number one, don't blame yourself. Obviously, it was something that he was planning to do, because you just don't leave somebody when you first meet somebody. That was obviously just something he had festering up, probably something that was going on for a while, and he left. So number one, don't blame yourself. It's not your fault. That was his decision, something he had to deal with. Number two, I would say, you probably really need to seek some type of help, because I don't think asking us, a podcast, people who aren't your pastors, are going to point you in the right direction, because we don't have all the information.
Wow.
And to say, God is doing stuff for them, I wouldn't say God is doing it. I would just say maybe she had better credit than you. I don't know. What?
First of all,
I'll do it. Okay.
I've been wrong for.
Yeah, Pat. I muted him, Pat. I muted him.
Hey, listen.
Really, he might as well just go and tell her credit score was a 320 or something.
Hey, when I said
I'm just saying
earlier, I was just joking.
Can Mac talk?
When I said you musicians earlier, to our viewers, I was just joking. I said that because I am a musician. I want to throw that out there. Everybody up here is a musician. So all musicians are not bad.
except Trey.
Dog, Sherm. He did play Tinkle-Linkle-Link.
Thank you. Thank you. But I played a little bit. I used to play. What did he say? I played what?
Tinkle-Linkle-Link.
Shut up, Negro. Y'all be quiet.
Hey, that boy Trey.
Here's my thought.
Yeah.
Sherman, you said it sounds like he wants revenge. I didn't get that out of the letter though. I got the message.
If she's going
I saw more
to his employer.
Huh?
If she's going to his employer
No,
and telling them
you gotta
what's
remember,
going
she
on.
started out by
That's what
saying,
Sherman. I think that's what Sherman's talking about.
yeah, but you gotta remember, she started by saying my husband who's a musician, right? Then she
Hold
says,
on. No, wait, stop. This is why I say that. The reason why I say that is because if she watches our show, she knows we're in North Carolina. 9 times out of 10, she knows one of us. So we don't know who it is because we don't get to see who the person is. So it's almost like you're trying to tell us without telling us. So you're saying my husband, who is a musician in North Carolina, right? Like that, you're almost trying to tell us.
I get it, but we have to be careful. We have to be careful assuming that was the intent. And I know you said that's what it looked
but there's no reason. There's no reason to say he was a musician.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is, because you got to remember, she says in the thing that he's a musician in the church. She's a musician in the church.
There's no reason for that.
Oh no, wait. Yes, there is, because her issue is that he's playing for the church.
Well,
and the pastor has not dealt with the sin.
That's the last question she asked about.
Right.
You can be a lay member and go to your pastor about your husband. But
Sherman, that ain't what she did, and that's not what she brought to us. And we got to deal with what she brought to us, sir.
Trey,
with the text that's in front of us.
I'm dealing with the text.
There still ain't nothing wrong with musicians.
Go ahead, Pat.
We didn't say that. We didn't say there's anything wrong with the musicians.
Go ahead, Pat.
I'm afraid to let Pat speak, y'all.
Y'all said everything I was gonna say. Really, number one, that was wrong. That was completely wrong for her to point out that he was a musician. That's pointless. Being a musician got nothing to do with your marriage. Because now you got people thinking under that stereotype that all musicians are, garden tools.
That stereotype been out there that all musicians is hoes. That's been out there.
And it's been wrong.
I'm trying to. I've been trying to say it the right way now, But to point out that he's a musician in North Carolina, that's to me, that's childish. To me.
I'm not saying child. What are y'all?
More than anything, I want to point out. Ain't nobody ever contacted me. I'm not the pastor she contacted, so I'm good.
I wouldn't say it's childish. I'm just saying that she's dropping little hints to let us know. Obviously, number one, she's hurt. That's obvious, right?
Of course.
I'm just saying that to me, there are little things in here that says that she wants some type of recompense, some type of revenge. She wants something, because at the end of it, she says, is he correct? Because it seems like God is blessing them. Her world is.
This thing has to be perplexing for her, man.
Right. Her
So
world.
maybe we should point
on Facebook.
maybe we should point out to people.
Go ahead, Brandon. Go ahead.
Maybe we should point out to people that material things or even that doesn't mean that God is blessing, right? So maybe that's something that we should take time to point out. I don't care about the musician crap. I mean, I don't care about the musician thing. I don't care about revenge. I just think that, first of all, she probably should see someone that knows more about the situation, like we said. And then, at the end of the day, you don't need to look, just because people have things, you don't know what's going on for them to have what they have. And so, some people have, different, material things. It doesn't mean that God is blessing them any more than he's blessing you.
That's what I said earlier.
So, but it was masked under all the other crap y'all were talking about. So, I don't even know where we are no more.
Your light-skinned brother, Bumpy Johnson over here.
And I will swear. What'd you call me?
Bumpy Johnson.
Kobe Johnson.
Bumpy.
Bumpy Johnson. Okay, you gotta remember. So my background.
It's too many moving parts for us to even try to tackle this.
Yes, it is. No, because here it is. And let me just be clear. I'm completely aware, and I want to make sure that our audience understands that although we joke and we laugh, this is our personalities, but we take these questions seriously. And we want to provide as much clarity as possible, but all we can do is direct you into a place that will give you the professional. So we're going to 9 times out of 10 almost always redirect you to a professional, okay? If it's something that deep, okay? But I want to say this: my background in social work or in and then just knowing the need to empathize with people on a different level. For me, in all seriousness, I can't keep paying attention to the fact that I can't keep looking over the fact that she's hurting. She's hurting because she was offended. And then she goes to the person. Don't look at him as an employer. Let's simply look at this pastor as the pastor that pastored the both of them. And now that they're split up, he brings a new woman to church while they're still married, gives her a ring, does all this stuff, and the pastor and them recognize this woman as his new wife or fiance or whatever, if that's what it is. Yes.
Okay, now we're talking about the integrity of the pastor, which makes me think that she's leaving something out of this story.
Now we could possibly say that, but let's hold on before you go there, Sherman. Let's back up before we get into the pastor's integrity, right? Let's back up to the fact again that her question is, or her main concern at the moment is, how is it that he can get away with doing this and still be able to still not be disciplined?
So you're saying if that's true, answer that question.
Right.
Okay.
If that's true. Now we don't know what's really true. We know what's presented to us, guys.
That's
okay,
not.
so the question,
I'm reading it. That's not how it's written.
that ain't how you send it to us. And I think you probably copied and pasted it.
Say it again.
How you interpret it is not how it's written.
My husband, who is a musician,
Oh Jesus!
left her and her 3 boys for another woman.
Jenny had 3 apples.
Right.
That's how you read it. We heard it the first time.
No. Then she says, we both are musicians in the church. And the reason that she reached out to the pastors is because of that. Then she says that he plays for, the church that he plays for, that pastor she reached out to, they basically brushed her off while he passed the other woman off as his current wife.
Right there. Who are you thinking she's saying he? Who is the he that she's talking about?
The husband. he passed her off as the current wife. The pastors brushed her off because he's been passing off this other woman as his current wife. That makes
So
Okay.
how do we know we can't question the pastor's integrity?
That's not our job. That's not what we're asked to do here.
I'm
That's
done
what
with
the
this
question is asking.
Okay. So my question is,
I'm done with
she
this
said
question.
they're both musicians.
What is
in
the
same
question?
church? Are they both
I mean,
musicians? The question
I'm sure
I wanna
they
know,
were
if
when
they're
they were
both
married.
musicians
I'm sure
in
they
the
were when they were
same
married.
church. Well, if they were in the same church, shouldn't the pastor know that was his wife before the new chick comes in the picture?
I think that's her point, y'all. I believe that's her point. That's the hurt in it.
Trey. Listen, Trey. Well, I can't say she's hurt because I'm only getting one side of the story. It's not making sense to me.
Okay, I can't because now this is crazy. You know what?
I can't say she's
Yeah,
hurt.
you
I'm
brought
only
this
hearing
crazy to the show.
As somebody who
You gotta look at the comments. People are saying the same thing. How did it go
Oh,
to
y'all
the same
crazy.
church and the pastor don't know?
Hold on. Hold on. Let me read it. Let me read it uninterrupted.
Wait, but before you do that, because somebody asked the question. It has to make sense exactly. They go to the same church. She did not say the pastor doesn't know that this is the wife. She says that she's being brushed off.
Oh,
because the husband is making it seem like this woman is the new wife.
that means that the comment said, how did you not know and find out on Facebook? If y'all go to the same church, how you find out on Facebook?
Well, then my thing at that point is
Hold on, listen.
I don't know what's me and my
You
brother.
gotta read it again.
No, because Trey is taking this.
Trey is trying to make sense of something that don't make sense.
How does this not make sense?
So I don't agree with Trayvon often, and I'm probably, I don't even know if I really agree with him now. But I can understand if the girl is hurt.
Move on.
No. I can understand if she's hurt because her marriage, if she got married, I'm sure she had dreams of it being successful and lasting forever. And so if it falls through, I'm sure that she's hurt in some way. And that's why we said earlier that if you ask the brothers, we say go see somebody that can help you, that you can sit down and talk this thing through with, that can do better than this show at 11:28 can. While the Lakers is playing.
That's his way of saying, let's move on.
If the husband is able to pass the mistress off as his wife, then it sounds like the pastor's not familiar with this man's family. I won't say that. It does sound like that. I doubt it.
Would this really be the pastor's business?
I respect everyone's opinion. However, I don't agree. I just don't. Okay.
Is he on the contract? He can't say that. What are you going to sit him down and breach the contract?
Huh?
What if he's the musician on the contract? What if pastor going to do? Breach the contract and send him down because he's immorally wrong?
Well, Pat, I don't think I'm not saying. Did you just do this to a man cheating on his wife and leaving and taking another woman?
Morally wrong.
That's Patrick.
That doesn't have nothing to do with the statement that I made. So again, is the pastor supposed to breach the contract? Is the pastor supposed to breach the contract if there's a contract to satisfy her and put the church at jeopardy of a lawsuit?
I don't think. Right. My thing is, and let me just say this. Let me stop thinking for her.
Sweet Moses.
My thoughts are.
Once again,
why you gonna act like that? My thoughts are this right here. This woman was hurt. In her time of being hurt, she saw more that caused more hurt on top of it, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. She goes to the pastor to express not just the hurt for herself, maybe. I don't know. But according to the letter, she goes to the pastor to express that that the husband is doing wrong, right? So when she does this, come on. When she does this, the pastor act like it ain't nothing. And if I be honest, if I was her sitting here watching this show, I would think that y'all were doing the same thing. Like you're skipping over the fact that this man cheated on me and then brought a whole other woman in as his wife. Can we talk about that? Because we're not even dealing with the fact that he's a cheater.
Trey,
So what do you want?
I don't
Trey,
know what the
Trey,
question is to do.
What do you want the
Trey.
pastor to do?
That's not my point. My point is,
Then
hold
what
on.
is it?
Hold on. My point is, can we address her hurt? Can we address?
Yes, we're addressing her.
Trey,
hurt. She
Okay,
asked a question.
how much-
We told her to go see someone. What are
Now,
you
after
talking
we
about?
address that- after we address that, right?
Trey, how much she pay you to deal with this?
Now we
How
call
much did she pay you to deal with
we
this?
dealt with that, right? So now, my opinion, what do you do with a musician or a minister or elder or anybody who violates their marriage or does something like this? Of course, you sit them now, you talk with them, right? Yes. What?
Listen, if you would have let me read the entire thing, there are two questions that we could have been answered. The first question is he correct? Talking about her husband who did all of that stuff, and now she feels like God is blessing them because they got the car in the house and all that. No, he's not correct. The second question is, pastors are not speaking out about musicians who are engaging in this type of behavior. Why not?
So
Now-
that's what she wants to know. Why not? So you can say they are.
Okay.
They are not.
You
But
can't
that's not
say
what we're talking
pastors
about.
are not.
Say it
You can't
again,
say
Pat.
pastors are not speaking against it.
Wait, say it
You
again, Pat.
can't put an S on. You cannot say that pastors are not speaking out against it. And it's not just musicians. It's from, as they say, it's from the pulpit to the door. So it's not
Right.
just musicians. That's the thing we got to remove. We got to remove the title and the tag. It's not just musicians. And as a pastor, I talk about it all. As Chairman just told you, I point out the problems of the church.
I'm not speaking out against it.
Say it again, Aaron.
I'm not speaking out against it. I'm a pastor because my musicians aren't doing it.
I would say,
So, go ahead.
as a pastor, and again, because of the context of it, she's asking, why isn't he speaking out? Well, perhaps maybe if he spoke out at this very moment over the pulpit or through a message or whatever, everybody's eyes would turn to y'all's situation. So we can't, again, there's too many, for me, gray areas in questioning why the pastor is not doing this or not doing that. This should be a private counseling matter, whether you and your husband go to counseling together or whether you go counseling.
I agree with that. Yes.
It's a private matter that shouldn't be addressed by a pastor publicly.
I agree to that, but can I just say this?
No, because we're going to the next segment.
We gotta.
Put it this way: as the pastor, am I going to get up on Sunday and talk about that musician? And that's I'm leaving. Go ahead, Pat.
Yeah, I can't. I could. Oh, go ahead, Pat. My bad.
I'll make a motion that we move to the next subject as soon as possible.
Let's do this before we move on. I want to do.
You gotta acknowledge my motion.
I acknowledge your motion, but before,
Come on, man.
I do know what to do, but I'm just so tired.
let's pray for the lady, because she said she was a widow for a year, so she had one husband to die, and then this situation comes up. So obviously we all resolve that she's hurt, right? So let's pray for her, and then we're gonna move to the next segment. Father, I pray that the individual who wrote the question, and they may be watching, may be listening, Father, I pray that you begin to mend her heart. I pray that you begin to give her the wisdom, put the right people around her to help her through this troubled time. And Father, even though we don't know who she is, our hearts are still pointed towards her, that no one expects to go through this when they get married. So I pray, Father, that your hands of mercy, love, and grace be upon her, be upon her mind, and help her through this difficult time. And just show yourself mighty and strong in her life. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Amen. First time we ask you pray.
What?
Well, that guy said we couldn't.
Who's that guy, bro? Hey, Brandon, who's that guy?
Bumpy.
Don't ask, bro.
Oh boy.
So the Lakers just won, but they look disgusted at their win.
They almost won.
Because they let them come back.
They almost won by 20 points. They won by 18 points.
LeBron looks.
They let him come
He
back.
looks mad about it.
You let them come back. They were up by 29 at one point. They should have blown them out by 60.
Trey is that pastor that when the associate minister preach and everybody know we're going to get out an hour early, he's that pastor that's going to get up and drag the rest of the service out.
Yeah.
Trey will beat a dead horse.
Look at
Hi, y'all, time for
He's mad.
I'll tell you how mad when we log off, okay? All right, which brother is it? You know? This is the segment where we.
Look, she paid him to bring up that question.
And which brother is it? This brother is, not this brother, excuse me. This is the segment where you get to know the brothers a little more, get to see how much you know the brothers. Now, this time we only have one opportunity for you to get to know the brothers, for you to see how much you know the brothers, you think you know the brothers. And normally you would see we tell you to put 1, 2, and 3. Well, tonight you'll just guess because we don't have many. And we're getting ready to go through this, all right? So the question was asked, what is the wildest adventure that you brothers have ever thought of being on? The wildest adventure that you would like to be on. Sorry about that. The wildest adventure, all right? I put it in simplistic terms and just said, what's the wildest adventure we want it to do? All right? None of the brothers knows the answers for the other brothers. I'm the only brother who knows all of the answers. And so you all will guess at this point for the brothers. Are y'all ready? Hold on just 1 second. All right.
Please answer correctly in the comments for us, as we say every week.
All right. Here we go. His brother says he wants to go bungee jumping. Bungee jumping is his thing. Which brother is that? All right? You guys will tell us. That's number 1. Number 2, his brother says he wants to do jet skiing. Number 3, there are only 4 answers this time, guys. Number 3, this brother says he wants to jump out of an airplane. Number 4, this brother wants to slap somebody in church, just in the middle of service. All right? So you guys will put 1, I think it's Trey. 2, I think it's Brandon. 3, so on and so forth. All right? So let's do that. And watch out. Watch, Aaron, how much you want to bet they're still going to do it the way they've been doing? Oh, Ashley Burnett got it. She does it. Okay.
What up, Bears?
The very same.
I want to slap somebody.
The way that Lady Ashley has it right now, this is the way that it needs to be presented. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Like this. 1 Sherman, 2 Aaron, just like that. That's how we want to do your answer.
You should start putting a 1 in front of the answer, Trey.
Okay.
To help folks.
Okay,
so
cool.
Next time. Or a 2 or all that.
Yes, sir. 1 Pat, 2 Sherman, 3 Brandon, 4 Matt.
I already did.
Yo.
So that's not me.
I'm gonna bring the answers up one more time. As a matter of fact, I'll put the numbers beside them this time. Let me see if I can get to it.
But the fact that like 3 of these answers kind of mirror each other, funny.
It's
Brother
5 of us,
Frank think
y'all.
Yeah, but one of the brothers didn't.
Somebody didn't commit.
So one of us.
Why does Frank think I'm so violent? Why do they think I want to slap somebody?
Pat, you've been going off all night.
And you got that old man syndrome.
On the real, let me give y'all a hint. Number 4 would not be Patrick, because he probably already did it.
The question is, what's the wildest adventure you want to do?
You know your brother.
Nick, you can't be giving hints. Pat said, Bear said 1, 2, 3, 4.
Quentin, come on, bro.
All right, 1 Patrick, 2 Brandon, 3 Mac, 4 Sherman. All right, guys, here we go. We're ready to call it out. Which one of the brothers?
Trey, why nobody think you submitted anything?
Because
I'm moderating.
Said 4. Yeah.
All right, so number 1, bungee jumping. Who was that? Who said they want to go bungee jumping?
Who said that? Did I? I think I said that. That was one of the 3 I gave.
Yeah. Well, I think you said 2.
Yeah, I got to get over my fear of heights.
Yeah, that's me. Same thing. All right.
Listen, after Trevor Collins, I'm not going bungee jumping.
Y'all know who Trevor Collins is?
Thanks for the friendly reminder.
It took me a little minute to catch that.
That was good. All right, Jesky, which brother are you? Who are you? Where you at?
That's Mac.
That wasn't me.
Or Sherman.
That wasn't me.
That was Trey.
No, it was clearly Aaron.
What?
This dude gonna tell.
Somebody don't know what they submitted, or somebody got there.
Every week, y'all jokers don't know.
Oh,
it was Aaron.
Yo, my bad. I thought we were still on number 1.
Why does this happen every week?
Making me look bad.
Yo, that was me. I'm number 2.
All right. Kiana said she got that first one right. All right. So the second one. Okay, number 3. Jump out of an airplane. Which brother are you?
Sherman.
Sherman?
It's Trayvon.
Still on an airplane. It's
Trayvon. Because we got that little thing in Rayford. He probably done went to and
I will never go to that. I'm afraid of heights, actually.
The little thing in Rayford where you be.
I'm scared of that too. In my head, it'll be my day that they accidentally hit the button and the gravity and I just falling.
So then you gonna skip that and go straight to the plane?
It says the wildest adventure. And so if I would do something that was daring or wild,
then it would be daring to go to the first step. That's to get 5 feet off the ground.
I think that the goal was for us to just do something that was not like us, and that was my thought when I did it. Y'all started putting crap in there.
You daggone 7 feet tall. You don't be that high up in the air.
Okay, God dang it!
You scared of heights and the way you jump when you shout.
You know what? I've heard of somebody else that was real. Terrell from Farmville. He's like 6'6". He said he's scared of heights too.
You got to think about it. Y'all little short, puny jokers are not scared of nothing, because once you get to be a certain height, you're our height. We're already up here. So by the time we get to something higher, we're higher.
Bruh, if you're doing this little thing right here, they're only taking you as high as you are. You're not going to be that high up, man. Good gracious. I mean, good God, you just skipped the first step. If you can't even go in the building and do it, your doggone know you ain't going up in a plane.
I get to the airplane window and say, nah, forget that. I'm through.
Oh, no, they're going to push you out.
So
I'll wait that little bit of money, bro. I'll die there.
Who was number 1? I missed it.
Bungee jumping? That was Pat.
Oh, okay.
All right, number 4, slap somebody in church. Which brother is it? 2 brothers left. Which brother is it? You got Brandon and Sherman to choose from, everybody.
I saw Sherman slap Joey, so I know it's not him.
I say it was Brandon, because Sherman probably didn't submit that because he probably just saw the question.
He probably just saw.
So y'all probably got this thing reversed. Let me just go ahead and clarify some stuff. All
right, everybody, put in the comments section. Who do you think is Sherman or Brandon that wants to slap somebody in church? Both of them are thugs.
First of all,
sorry, Brandon. Didn't mean
Sherman's from the Merc.
I'm
Brandon, you're from Butts. You're from Butts. Those are the worst places in Fayetteville. Both of them. You're from Butts.
we weren't going there. We were just talking about where Sherman was from.
Oh, okay. Yo, let's just go over this real quick while the viewers are doing this. Aaron, it was so bad. People used to say, "Don't ride down Bunts past 7 o'clock at night." You definitely didn't ride down the Merck past 6 o'clock in the evening.
You didn't ride down Merton at 2 o'clock in the day.
Because they gonna want to know who you is.
Unless you had some help.
Hey, first of all, y'all are right, but that doesn't give you any right talking about it.
Oh, all right, Sherman. Yeah, 2 people responded. They said they think it's you, man. Is it you, Sherman, or is it you, Brandon? Who is it? Who wants to slap somebody in church?
That's me.
Yeah, it's Sherman. I saw the question and just was like, man, it's too late. In the game, by the time he sent the question, I think the game was on.
I typed it in while the show was going on.
Well, that wasn't my real answer, and I forgot to put my real answer. And then by the time I realized I didn't put my real answer, I was like, oh, I said I wanted to slap somebody. Sometimes I do.
You said this during the show?
Yeah. I initially read the question wrong in the beginning. I thought it was talking about something that we had done.
Right, you did say that.
Like sometimes I want to slap certain people, like people who talk in church. I just want to be like in the back of the head, just like stop,
That calmly,
church bully.
But stop.
Yeah, no, it's not bully. It's just people who do a lot of walking for no reason. I just want to sit down, stuff like that.
I have had a couple of urges to jump off the stage and fight.
People who be stopping praise breaks every 10 seconds. I be want to stop. Let the people praise, Patrick.
It wasn't 10. It was at least 20 seconds in between.
Every time they do the walk up, Aaron, he be like, "Hold it, hold it."
I was trying to get up out of it. Everybody was trying to get to watch the debate.
No, they won't.
We won't do no debate. All right. Well, good night, people. Praise the Lord.
I think that's about it for tonight.
Next week, Trey will look better. He will not have that allergic reaction that's just standing out so strong.
So, good night, everybody.
First of all, are we doing next Wednesday?
Are we doing it Wednesday next week, or are we doing it Tuesday? What are we
doing? The audience said we should not do
hold on.
The Lakers play next Tuesday, Matt.
Oh, okay.
I looked it up.
Hey, we're gonna be in.
Check out the box here. Oh!
And that's love.
Boy.
Oh, that was good. Okay.
Old school.
Yeah, we can't do Wednesday.
You should put that picture up, Trayvon.
I thought about it, but
all right. So
we'll let you guys know. Keep watching.
We can do it Tuesday, but I'm just gonna tell you, if the Lakers are gonna be winning the championship that night, I'm gonna.
Yeah, I ain't be on.
We'll probably just in a little early.
So what we'll do, guys? You guys just continue.
You will know Tuesday about Tuesday.
Watch the Facebook page. If you haven't done so yet, follow. Don't just like it. Follow the Facebook page. Follow the Brothers Podcast so that you can get updates on all that good stuff. So we'll let you know when the next show will air, whether it'll be Tuesday, Wednesday night. All right, not Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll let you know what day.
She said we act different on Wednesdays.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So definitely we'll be back. And thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next week. Don't forget to send your Ask the Brothers questions, or if y'all have some suggestions for topics or suggestions for the segment. Which brother is it? You want to know something that we do. That's it. All right, y'all. We'll take it easy. Have a great night. Peace.
Peace.
Live long.